What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Prince of YouTube, PS Compulsion, signing in here, aka Prince Anthony. And if you guys missed the last episode, you guys already know what to do. Go back and check it out. But in that episode, we did face off against the Philadelphia 76ers. It was our third game for the NBA season, and we ended up taking the L. So we're 0-3 to start this NBA season so far, and it looks like this team is more than likely gonna finish at the bottom of the conference. I'm just being totally honest with you guys. I asked you guys in the last episode also, do you guys want to see me tank? And I think that's exactly what I might do. But before I get to the tanking, I do want to defeat the Philadelphia 76ers for my man Markelle Fultz. So I decided to simulate a week worth of games to get to our next game versus the 76ers on their home court. Markelle Fultz is going to return to Philly, but I get hit with a press conference and we lose our first 5 games in a row. So we're 0-5 to start the NBA season so far. Time to continue the simulation, and I'm predicting 2 more L's against the Celtics. We lost against the Celtics, but we get our first win of the season against the Brooklyn Nets. That's crazy right there. I did not expect that to happen, especially because the Nets is one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference. Looking at the box score for that game, Blake Griffin had to drop more than 30 for us to get that W, bruh. But anyways, after looking through my roster, I decided that we need to get rid of John Lure and Langston Galloway. Both of them are horrible on the defensive end, and on top of that, Langston Galloway's making 7 mil this season and next season. This season, John Lure is making 10 mil, and the next season he is making 9 mil. So those 2 contracts gotta go, and I'm looking through contract extensions just to get a feel of what my players are gonna ask for, especially the ones that's on expiring deals. And check this out, Stanley Johnson, who don't even get any playing time, is expected to ask for $12 million per year. So now he definitely got to get traded. So those are 3 players that I got to get off the squad as soon as possible. And if I can't trade them anytime soon, I'll just do it during the off season. But either way, both of those players, well, 3 of those players are definitely off the squad. So looking at the Mygm mock drafts, we are projected to have the 3rd overall pick in the NBA draft if we keep on tanking, right? And the New York Knicks are projected right now to get the 4th overall pick in the NBA draft. So that got me to thinking, the New York Knicks are definitely going to have the worst record in the league, because on this Mygm series, they don't have Porzingis, because I started this series after the Porzingis trade. So that got me to thinking, what if I could strike up a trade with the New York Knicks right now at the beginning of the season and try my hardest to get them to give me their 1st rounder for this season? So, of course, I tried my luck. I offered them my draft pick from next season and Stanley Johnson. Of course, they wasn't going to take that. So I was thinking of what else can I possibly include in a deal that will persuade the New York Knicks to give me that 1st round pick, because they're definitely going to be horrible. And then I started to think, what if I offered them my 1st round pick for this season? Now, hear me out. Before you guys start raging in the comment section, I was going to make my pick for this season, 2019, a top 10 protected pick. Meaning that if we continue to tank and our pick is in the top 10, I get that pick back. So I offered the New York Knicks my pick for next season in 2020 and my 2019 1st round pick, but my 2019 1st rounder is top 10 protected, and Stanley Johnson for Luke Cornett and their 2019 pick. And I made the trade, and the New York Knicks actually bit and took the bait and accepted that offer. And I feel so bad for the New York Knicks right now, because we literally just swindled them out of their 1st round pick. We literally just turned Stanley Johnson into a 1st round pick. That right there is insane. So I'm sorry, but the tank is on, bruh. We about to go full tank mode. I was going to play this game against the Philadelphia 76ers, but I decided I'm going to just simulate it using Simcast. And look at this. We are getting destroyed, bruh. So we are really going into full tank mode, because we're more than likely going to get our pick back. And then on top of that, we're going to have the New York Knicks first round pick. You guys have no idea how huge that is. Instead of having one top 10 pick, we now have the opportunity to have 2 top 10 picks. That right there is insane. And of course, the Philadelphia 76ers blew us out. I think Markelle Fultz had like 16 points and 5 assists. He didn't do too bad. But a few days later, the NCAA started, and I got the chance to sit down with my scout and go to this Duke game, and we saw RJ Barrett, Cam Reddish, and Zion Williamson going off, bruh. And now, next season, we have the opportunity to have 2 of those players on our squad. Imagine us getting the 1st and 2nd overall pick in the NBA draft. That would be insane, bruh. That would really be insane. So, I know the Detroit Pistons more than likely isn't going to get anyone during free agency. So now we got the next best thing in our corner, the NBA draft. We're going to build ourselves a contender through the draft. And this team is going to look amazing. Imagine next season, we got Markelle Fultz with RJ Barrett, Zion Williamson, and Andre Drummond. Bruh, this team is gonna be lit. So I'm taking the gamble, I'm taking the chance, and we just gonna have to tank. This is gonna be a very long season, but the simulation continues in the next episode. Let's continue tanking, baby. Let's continue tanking. Let's go Pistons.